Hello and welcome back to Towani's Pilgrimage. Today we are in Argoth, but we're going to go to the Valley of Lunanyn. I'm gonna just guess that's how you say it. I'm gonna say Valley of Luna from this point forward, but I have no idea how you say it. But in the last episode, we had gone kind of like this through this lower section of Argoth here, and we came up the stairs, went over here, messed around, and then right over here is actually the zone line to the valley, so we're gonna go that. The valley is the other tier 1 zone in this expansion, so just gonna come down here and make our way. It's water, which is annoying. Yeah, so there we go. All right, we're all zoned in. I had to manually move everybody. But now we're in the Valley of Luna. So this zone is divided into 2 sections. There's the northern section and the southern section. The southern section is more difficult than the northern section. So we're going to start up here in the northern section in this video. And then in another video, we will do the southern section. But make sure everybody is on us here. All right, good to go. So you can see these guys right here. These are indifferent. These farmers, they're all indifferent. And you can kill them if you want. There's a faction tied to them. And you'll lose that faction, right? I don't know the full specifics of it, but it's something that's a personal choice for you to make. Like here's a soldier. He's dubious, so he's on a different faction than them. And then if we come over here, there's a trooper. So I think the gist of the story of this is that whoever these guys are, right? We'll go through all that later. But they started a war, and you can see the refugees and stuff in the other part of the zone, and the others in the Argoth part. So you can kind of see that they have like war machines here. And these farmers are, from what I can tell, like the victims of war. So, kind of going through here. But if we keep going down, just, messing around here, and we keep going past these guys. Now, notice we went down two levels, right? Now we're getting yellows. These ones are still blue, but that one's blue. Some of them are going to be higher level as we keep going down, right? And if we look at the zone, right, it's a pretty good sized zone. If we come down here, I'm looking for something very specific. Just haven't seen it yet. All right, here we go. And now we can see there's some different kinds of creatures down here. Moss troopers. They're all indifferent. We're not invis or anything. I lost all my people. I have no idea why she stopped following me. Are you just gonna stand there and gawk at the plants? I mean, come on. Alright, oh, this thing is annoying me. Every day it pops up. Come down here, and then there's more of these guys, more farmers. More moss troopers. And then right over here, we start seeing even different looking mobs. These ones are amiable to us. They're blazing elementals. And what? A god? A level 150 god? What? And then the fire elementals love me too. Do they love everybody? They're different. I don't even know what faction they're on. I'm amiable and my other characters are different, but there we go. There is a god down here. Interesting. Very interesting. So, let's keep going around over here. Note that I'm not killing anything yet. I'm not even sure I want to kill anything here. Story-wise. Let's see here. More farmers up over in this section. And you'll notice that, let's go to the pre-wall map maybe. There are hunter mobs here, so there are placeholders in this area. So there are mobs to kill. But there's lots of farmers now. If you don't care about the faction, feel free to kill them. I haven't found any reason not to, besides being able to go through here without getting attacked by farmers. But let's go ahead and head down to the southern part of the island, the valley here. I'm just kind of skipping over these guys, but definitely a place to farm, right? They are level 90s, low 90s, 92. I think we saw a 94, so they're definitely within that range. All right, let's keep going. And then there's a little road that goes through here. It'll take us into the next section. I lost my bard though. Auto follow is not working well today. I don't even know why. I have no idea why she would even not follow. It's like open area. Getting some save ball though. Right over here, there. That's where I left them. Very wonky auto follow in this zone, I think. All right, so now we're in the southern part, right? Now we have Huntsman Youngling, so that's indifferent. And then over here, we should find some like more animals. So there's a dubious mob there. I'm surprised none of this stuff. I remember coming here and all this stuff wanted to kill me on Nomagrad. There we go. There's some stuff that wants to kill us. Some cubs and whatnot. I'm not gonna pull that right now. To go back over onto this side. I'm just kind of showing while we can before we start killing everything, right? What? What? Another god. Ratlos Zeke is just hanging out over here with a quest mob and some dirty rats. And so right over here, there's a mission mobs and stuff like that. So definitely interesting if you like to think of it that way. But let's kind of go over here. You can pretty much kill anything in the zone. You're not going to have any real penalty to it. From what I can tell. If you want to do the quests, they're worth doing, I think. But let's pull this even con. Awesome, right? So this even con gonna be a little bit higher level, but as you can see, we're smoking him pretty fast here. Is he relatively weak? No, he's not. Okay, and he should give 0.2% experience. Not bad. Now we're gonna roll that, and that's gonna be a trade skill item, so we should need those. There we go. But we can just go around and kill these rats. They're trivial, but they're not relatively weak, so keep that in mind. Easy kills. I think I killed some of these with my necromancer when I came through here during those levels. There we go. The guys that are leveled below me got 0.3%. So there's a yellow one. It's 95. I don't know if they assist. I can't remember, but not too bad. Too bad at all. Let's get singing back going here. You can see these things are just like melting with our tier 3, tier 4 gear from House of Thule. So kind of keep that in mind, right? My armor progression guide has gone out, right, and it should show that there is a definite overlap in all the armor, and as long as you're within that overlap, you're gonna have an easier time on the next expansion. But if you don't do the expansions in order, you can skip things. What am I doing? Wrong character. Are you crouching? No. I'm not sure what. Oh, I loaded the characters in the wrong order. I was wondering what was going on there. The shaman is in the place of the bard. That's why It's a little weird, but yeah, I wasn't even paying attention during that fight, and we killed that yellow, no problem. It looks like it's hitting about 7,200, kind of high end on us, but relatively speaking, I mean, this is not a difficult encounter. So, I don't know, something to keep in mind when you're planning to come out here. But this is a really good experience zone. 0.2 is actually not terrible at this level range, as you know. The only way you would get higher is if you getting power leveled, I think, for the most part. This is one of the top zones to come and get experience at this level. But it's just a matter of deciding what you want to kill and if you want to take those faction hits or not. And I'm just going to skip them for now since I don't need to. But letter yellow, right? It's a yellow mob that's not relatively weak, that we're not going to have any problems with, right? Like, it's already almost dead. And the tank hasn't even taken, like, much damage. So, it's something to keep in mind when you're out there. It was 0.25, 0.34, so definitely pretty nice. And oh, yep, the possums do assist, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's see if we can do 2 of them at once without having them as one. I'm gonna try for a slow, but I think I just used it. Yeah, there we go, it landed. Perfect. So they're both slowed now, so they're gonna be doing like nothing plus the cripple. One was even con. Oh, we got another ad from a spider. So this is you probably want to go somewhere and pull to it. Since I'm doing the kind of the auto follow, run around the zone kind of thing, I'm not too concerned about it right now. But if you don't have a mercenary tank, you could make a camp anywhere and kind of just pull to it. Alright. Let's get this guy. He's another even con. But they're, you know, kind of cool looking mobs. Like, these are, I don't think I've seen these models before in the game. It could be, you know, something where they're being used, but I just can't remember it. But I mean, we're having no issue with these. And that, you know, that's a lot of it's to do with, you know, it's tier 1, tier 2 zone for this expansion. I spent a lot of time in House of Thule gearing up and getting these guys, you know, as best gear as I could without doing all the quests and stuff. I could have spent significantly more time there and just kind of got all kinds of gear, but we didn't need to. So. And I'm not even attacking with the bard half the time because I'm forgetting to push the button right now. So, where are we at? Now, if you are a cleric or a paladin, there are some undead just around the corner here. They're down here. Those are all possums. Somewhere around here there's some undead. Yeah, over here by this house. I believe it's undead. Possum. Is it this guy? Yeah, these lingering shades. These things are undead. He's a Ralosian defector, and he's gonna be ready to attack. So he's an even con. He's actually doing a little bit more damage. You can see him got the mercenary down kind of low. So some of this stuff is gonna be a little bit harder than the other stuff, but not much difference, right? I mean, look at that. We got 0.24, 0.31. Oh, and the bard just got level 92, which means the shaman is not too far off. So, pretty nice. And this expansion goes to 95, and the next one goes to 100. I think I misspoke in one of the videos where I said that this one and the next one were 95. Rain, I think it's Rain. Does it? Reign of Fear is 100. So this one will go to 100, and then Call of Forsaken is 100. Darkened Sea, or one of these goes, Call of Forsaken or Darkened Sea goes to 105. Broken Mirror stays at 105. Empires of Kunark stays at 105, but Ring of Scale goes to 110. So as we go through each of these zones, we'll kind of eventually get there. We'll get fairly far in all of this. I mean, I'm not spending a lot of time in these zones. There's no like off-camera grinding really, except for the gribbles, and I didn't do it today. So it's I suspect we will hit 95 by the time we get through all of Vale Valaris, and then we'll be able to go straight to Reign of Fear without much controversy. I'm gonna see if I can grab this guy. I talking about some weird assist aggro there. I got one of the little ones that was a part of that group, but I didn't get them all. So, you know, it is what it is. But for the most part, it's a decent experience. Like the bar's moving, and that's what you want. Missions now, they're gonna be really good. Something that, you know, I probably didn't mention when we were doing House of Thule stuff is that the missions are worth like 8 to 10% experience each, and the little subquests are worth like 1%. And now if you do all those while you're doing all the other nonsense that I was doing in the zone, right? You're going around killing names or whatever, you're gonna get all the quest items without much effort. And oh, my shaman got to 92. Nice. So, you know, it's one of those things, right? Oh, we're gonna get a possum ad here, aren't we? Maybe not. I already AoE slowed, so I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about it. But one of the things, you know, that you might want to do those if that's in your wheelhouse. I just didn't want to do all the missions, right? Like all the quests, and then redo them all again in the next series I got going, right? I didn't want to do them twice when I didn't need to. The only reason I don't do them is because of that. And like Towani's this series is we're just gonna go through every zone and level up. Like the other series I have, the Sons of the Thule, which is the Shadow Knight, Shaman, Bard, Beast Lord series. They are actually going through and doing all the quests, all the steps, all the achievements. So, like they're here in Seeds of Destruction. So they're like going all through these, and like if you on that character, right, we're like down right here. I think we have one more to go, and these to go, and I've, you know, slowly plotting them all out so I can start recording all those. But you know, I read out all the text in that series, so slightly different than this one where I just kind of run around and kill everything. And you know, they're both fun for me. It just depends on my mood for the day. If I want to read, or if I want to just rant about whatever I'm talking about right now. But the missions are worth a lot, and you will see with the Towani series, we will have to do the missions at 110. We will be doing the missions for TOV, COV, TOL, and NOS. We will have to do those missions to get to where we want to be with the character. But and we might have to come back and do some of these missions actually. I think in the Call of Forsaken levels, maybe when we get there I'll change my mind on not doing the quest, but there are AAs you need to get, truth be told. These heroic, not barracks, fortitude, resolution, vitality. You can see it's like 95, 95, 48, right? And those come from missions and completing achievements to get those, right? So you need to do those to get those, right? And I lost everybody. Where on earth are they? Where are they? Ketka's way over here. Alright, Ketka got killed because reasons. I have no idea. And yeah, follow is not working for me lately. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Like I swear they changed something in the code because they used to stay like right on me. Like you have to do those quests to get those achievements, which give you stats, right? It's all cumulative stats, right? More HP before dying, and then more stats, more HP regen, mana regen, and they're fairly significant. Now, where is her body? I don't see her body. What? Oh. Hide. Corpse. None. Now Ketka's corpse is over here. There we go. Yeah, I have one of my spam macros hides corpses. Change this from all to NPC. There we go. She's res from the mercenary there. Looks good. Okay, let's just go ahead and cannibalize. I'll drop clarity potion, which I think those are out of date at this point. I didn't re-up those. There we go. We got both of those. We should be able to cast Unity. I just want her to have some kind of hit point buff on, so she does not get totally tranced. And Jin. Probably do Italic too. I'm not sure why she got that buff, or if she already had that. I assigned a key to this mercenary thing, and it seems to be staying now. I have no idea. It was just, it's so totally random. None of my other characters lose their mercenary window. Alright, so she should be good now. Alright, back to where we were. So we're just kind of like going through and grinding. Right over here, you're going to find a soldier. Here, let's go ahead and kill one. So there's a whole encampment of NPCs, and I believe they all have faction hits, or at least they did last time I looked. Let me check. Quick. There we go. So citizens of Irlon. Citizens of Irlon. We're already dubious with them. And disciples of order. We're scowls with them. So there is a faction. It's just a matter if you want to take those hits. And I've mostly been trying to avoid them. Just because I like being able to safely run around the world without having to worry about anything. Come over here. Find a nice man. His group of characters. Let's go ahead and wave at him. So you can see this guy. What is he, a paladin? Paladin, and I don't even know what class that is. Yeah. Oh, Bard. Huh. Runs around pretty weird, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Here's a dubious mature possum. We'll go ahead and kill both of these. But you don't have to take faction hits because you can kill like the possums and Rallo Seek stuff. That's all around the zone, but you know, it's definitely something interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah. You should note the way that guy's moving. It's so obvious. So obvious. Alright, let's get this one going here. Because those were not mercenaries. But let's keep going. Intimidation. But it does give us free reign to be able to walk through all this stuff, right? If we don't take the faction hits. And, you know, it might be worth it to take the faction hits if you're so inclined, but I don't believe it, from what I researched, it doesn't go outside of this zone. But I'm overly cautious on things sometimes. I don't plan on being here for very long. In fact, I don't plan on coming back here after this episode. Because this is not the zone I want to I want to grind in, right? So I have a zone in mind that we're gonna get to, and we're gonna hang out in for a little while, maybe an episode or two, because it's kind of big, and I think it kind of leads into the next expansion too. So the way some of these zones work, but and then we're gonna come up to these caves here in a second. They go all the way to the other side of the zone over here by the Rallo Seek stuff. So right here, I believe. So these guys, yeah, these guys are all ready to kill us. They're not our friends, and yeah. These are they look like methods from Plane of Fire and all those zones. So level 92s, so not too bad. But I mean, we're getting experience. We're getting a reasonable amount every level here. What is it? 0.2, 0.2. So it's not terrible. Yeah, Mephit Wing sample. So that's a vendorable item. Oh, let's go over to let's kill this rat because he's in the way. Stupid bard. She's making wider turns. See how she like aggroed that thing? And I can't mez it. Can't mez it at all, so. Alright, blue crystallized essence. We got an AUG, purity AUG actually. Purity ties into the power sources. So I don't think I've covered power sources on the series. Any of the series really, except maybe one of the videos. Power source go right here. I have not gotten a power source yet. They don't really drop. You can craft them, or you can get them from a certain expansion that you can kind of like go and do this stuff for. But we didn't do that expansion. We kind of, this is where we're at. So they are just stat items. They give you more stats. But they have durability in the sense that they do not last forever. And the more purity you have, the longer they last. And I think you get a bonus to the experience or the stats that it gives. They're actually really nice. I have the Terra of Lucklin ones on Gnome Regard. And it's, you know, like 1,000 hit points or 2,000 hit points or something like that. Some kind of, you know, almost item level, like a real item at, you know, 120 gives like almost 10,000 HP, but a power source gives a little bit less. So it's not like you get a full item there, but it just depends. Jeez, these things are vicious little creatures. Alright. Stay slow very well. I don't even know who's taking that other one. I think it's the healer mercenary. But, I mean, doing great. Here, she leveled up. They both leveled up. I got 92 on both of them. I'm halfway to 94. So I'll be 95 before we finish all these zones, but I don't know, 2 per is kind of annoying. Oh jeez. I'm getting chunked down by these guys. I'd feign death, but I don't want to. I don't want my other characters to get hit, and I can't taunt. And if the mercenary tank is not gonna do her job and taunt them, then I have to tank it. So that's just how it works. Oh, my healer, my healer. Wow, I thought she was dead. There we go. These are yellow. Level 94. So definitely this is probably one of the better spots if you can handle it. And you should be able to if you're in the 90s. I mean, if I can do it with a shaman, a bard, and a monk with some crappy mercenaries, then I'm sure almost any combo should be able to do this. And if you're doing pet classes, you could probably do this even easier, because pet classes are so overpowered. Especially mage, pet, tank. It's insane. Alright, let's take a look at the map and see where we're at here. So we can go down there, there's a room, but let's just keep going down this hallway here. Make sure we keep our friends with us. So if we look at the map, and we're just gonna kind of go through here, there's a hunter, 2 names in these tunnels. But for the most part, it's a straightforward zone. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it. It's just I'm having a pleasant time. All right, there's a nefarious one. Can I lulled it from that far away? Holy crap! Talk about amazing range on that. I didn't think it would go that far. But yeah, we're let's see, lion does, wow, look at all these. This is like my proc damage right here. Look at this. This is just insane. How much damage I just proc constantly. Oh yeah, if we would have aggroed him, we would have aggroed his friend too. Not fun at all. We're gonna do a, alright, he's slow. Hopefully that lands. Come on. That's what I said, we were gonna slow, and we're gonna slow. There we go. I hit, the way I have her macros set up is, if I hit 3, she does, no, if I hit 4, she does like lion and something else. So it's kind of tricky to make sure that I do it in the right order. Alright, so we can kind of go through here. Nope. Nope. Come on, Bard. Just keep making our way through here. There's another one. So these might be difficult to solo as a monk, for sure, because we're getting chunked down pretty hard. And a lot of what I got going on here is lots of buffs, a lot of heal over time, a lot of things going on, right? Like I constantly have, did that die? I constantly have the group, what you call it, going. And I totally forgot the name of the spell. Group Torpor. Yeah, I constantly have that going. on the whole entire group, plus Lion, which Lion, Talisman of the Lion does 1200 damage proc. I just twin cast proc it, right? Like, it's crazy how much damage that does. That alone is why you box a shaman. I mean, the heals are nice, but the ADPS you can get from a shaman is crazy. Check something here. I can't believe I loaded them in the wrong order. Tracking. Bloodstalker. Is that a named? Really? Bloodborne. That was a fun game. Bloodstalker. I don't see Bloodstalker, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually pop out of here, out of the cave. Because it's pretty much the same thing over and over. There we go. So right there, I'm casting Talisman plus Group Heal. And that helps out the Cleric Mercenary, for sure, because it's a massive heal, right? Well, let me see, where is it at? Hasn't hit yet. Oh, she's doing the Mercenary's doing a heal over time spell. I think I had all those blocked at one point in time. But whenever it lands, yeah, I got Killing Spree. Yeah, whatever. I think I moved too much. But yeah, there. So that's the Valley of the Luna. It's fairly straightforward zone. It's a fairly large zone, honestly. What is going on here? Why are you? That's probably why the heal didn't work, because she was stuck in the cave. It's a pretty good sized zone. It's got some quests you can do. It's got 2 gods in here that are like at war, and there's a lot of story behind all this. But we'll see that later on in the one of the other series. But really, hold on. Where on earth are you? I don't even know how the how I don't know how autofollow is being so terrible right now. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like the circles they're making. It's like they purposely nerfed it for some reason. But there we go. Valley of Luna, done and done. Thank you very much for watching. Please have a fantastic day.